The 2024 freshman list has officially been released by XXL. Let me know your thoughts on the list. Congrats to Forbats, Hunxho, Scarlip, Rich Amiri, Big X the Plug, Cash Cobain, Maya the Don, Skilla Baby, That Mexican OT, Lay Banks, and Bossman Dlow, all gracing XXL's freshman cover for the year 2024. As we do every year on this platform, let's have some fun with the 2024 freshman cover. So obviously the freshman list is not a direct indication of who's going to be popping going forward in rap, who's not going to be popping. Sometimes XXL gets it right, sometimes XXL gets it wrong, but it's supposed to be a predictor of young stars going forward. For example, if you look at the 2023 freshman list, there are some people that came from said list and are still doing their thing. If you look at a Glorilla, you look at a Central C, you look at a Rob 49, Boston Richie's had a lot of success, Finesse has had some success, Ice Spice has obviously been killing it. Obviously, there's no Sexy Red, who's been the biggest to come around in the last 18 months, but it's not like XXL didn't try to get Sexy Red on their list. So again, it's not a direct indication. Does XXL get it right every year? No. Can anybody get it right about predicting stars of the future? Absolutely not. If you could, then you wouldn't be sitting here talking music with me or watching me talk music. Your ass would be in a label somewhere. You'd be in somebody's office working a 9-to-5 in corporate America at Def Jam somewhere. With that being said, we have fun with this list every year. I first want to go back through the list and let y'all know all of the artists that your boy Ferro knew before the freshman list. So if you hear a ding, that means your boy Ferro was familiar with him. If not, that means I was not familiar with the artist before this list was read to me. Let me know if you're familiar with some of these artists before you saw the freshman list for 2024. Forbats. Yeah, I knew Forbats. Hunxho. Obviously, Hunxho killing it in the South. Scarlip, representing New York. I'm definitely familiar with Scarlip. Rich Amiri. Did not know much about Rich Amiri before this list. Big X the Plug. I had seen him, but I had not listened to any of his music, so I'm not going to say yes to that one. Cash Cobain. I know Cash Cobain's got the big record right now, so I'm familiar. Maya the Don. Not familiar with her just yet. Skilla Baby. Killing it on tour with Rob 49. That Mexican OT. I don't know much about him, but I am familiar with the name because he's got a record with Moneybagg Yo's, one of my favorites. Lay Banks. Not familiar with Lay Banks yet. I'm going to get familiar, though. Bossman Dlow. Killing it. You know I know Bossman Dlow. So now I want to play a second game. All right? We like to do hot or not in the next 5 years. So of these artists, I would like for you to drop down low in the comment section and tell me, who do you think will be around 5 years from now from this list? If I had to pick one, I would go, and this is a tough one for your boy, I'm going to go with Hunxho. I think what Hunxho is able to do melodically, I think it fares well with him having some records that people attach their emotions to. So I think he has a good chance of sticking around for some longevity. Who's the hottest right now of the artists on the XXL freshman cover for 2024? Whoo, this is a good one. I would say Bossman Dlow is the hottest artist on this cover today. That is the one I would say probably of anybody. He's had the most success. He's headlining radio festivals right now. Skilla Baby ain't playing no games either. Scarlip represents New York. They just like to hold on to theirs. Hunxho, I think, like I said, he's going to have some longevity and some legs to his career because he's growing a fan base based off of emotions. Who will have the biggest high? So this doesn't necessarily mean who's the hottest right now or who's going to have the most longevity in 5 years. Who's going to have the biggest high spot in their career, and then maybe they fall off, we shall see what happens after, but who has the capabilities of having the biggest high in their career? I'm going to tell you who I think. I'm going to roll with Scarlett, and I'm going to tell you why. I thought about picking 4-bats. I'm going to go with Scarlett. If you are familiar with her, number one, she's got all the relationships. I saw her in the studio with Cardi B once. I know every New York rapper under the sun is familiar with who Scarlett is. And I think she has a chance of catching one. She works TikTok. She has the story. She can laugh at herself. She's not too high on herself, not too low on herself. I would bet that at some point in the next couple of years, Scarlett's gonna catch one of the biggest records in the country. So those are my opinions briefly on the XXL freshman list. I'm looking forward to hearing the freestyle if they still do that. I will tend to believe Bossman Dlow probably would do a good job on a freestyle like that. Skilla Baby, I think, could do a good job on something like that. Let me know your thoughts on XXL's 2024 freshman list. Time, love, and support. It's what your boy will never take for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code Ferro, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code Ferro, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is Ferro. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. And follow me on Twitter at It's Mr. Ferro.